Hi everybody. This is a bit of a nonsense poem again. I quite like writing nonsense poems. There's an element of truth in them as well. And this one I've called Knitting or Poeting. I've been thinking of me, of who I am, pondering, mulling, searching my brain. Am I a poet who knits or a knitter who poets? Sometimes I think I'm the latter, as I knit and write my poems in my head before they go on paper. But then as I poet, I wish I had my knitting needles in my hands instead of in my knitting bag. It's taken me years and years before I began to poet, and now it is who I am. I love to play with words or paint my pictures with my words, illuminating the inner me and sharing this with the privileged few who take the time to read my precious words. I've always knitted, wool in hand, for children, grandchildren, and me, of course. I saw these jumpers shared around from one to another and back again, but sadly now they all want fleeces and lycra and artificial easy wash tops. So I see this as a blessing now, as I can use my knitting skills just for me. So here I am with my woolly tops, keeping my fingers sprightly and supple, whilst now I read that knitting and crocheting too are both good for my heart, reducing anxiety, distracting from the chronic pain Uncle Arthur leaves with me, the miserable arthritis. And yes, I know it is really arthritis. So it seems to me to be a winning situation. This knitting life I have, it's so much more than just a hobby. This knitting and my poeting make me who I am, just so, and I'm okay with who I am.